Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Purple Lunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be reading for Divine Feminine Energy. I am going to be doing the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. This is where we look at the heart of the matter, so focusing on the energy for Divine Feminine this week. We will look at some past, present, and future energies. Of course, we will look at hopes and fears and outcome, and I will close it out with some guidance. I may offer some free readings at the end, guys. I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. We'll see when we get there. But I do see everyone starting to come in. Please remember, guys, we are on 3 different platforms, multi streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. All right, guys, links for everything you may need will be in the description box of this video. And the picture should be coming in soon. Let me know, ladies, do we have singing on? Do you see a pretty flower on your screen? Yes, Michelle, we're going to go play it by ear. Play it by ear. All right, guys, so we have a different view tonight. I'm hoping it'll give us a little bit of a close-up of the cards. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Michelle. All right, and I have pulled out the Inner Eye Oracle. Guys, I may be dog sitting, so you may hear some extra activities. All right, here we go, guys. Let's start right away. Heart of the matter for Divine Feminine. I don't really want to talk about the energies. I doubt I have any extra to talk about today. I'm just really going to be very direct and just read the cards as straight as possible. All right, here we go. So communication is our heart of the matter, and it shows like the rotary phone on the bottom. Opportunity is here, bottom of the deck energy. It does show that eagle. It could be an opportunity to have communication, but it could also be an opportunity to communicate something that will give you freedom. That's kind of what I get with the bird on the picture. Some of you could be wanting to receive a phone call. Some of you could be thinking about making a phone call. I will just let you know that me, Rosa, on my journey, I'm trying to stay away from my phone as much as possible. All right, let's look at what's crossing the communication for Divine Feminine. We have the work card. It is this energy of get to work. I feel like that's how Spirit has been with us for, I don't know, several weeks now. It's like our focus needs to be on our purpose, on our creativity, what it is that we're putting out into the world. For a lot of you, if your work doesn't match your purpose, or like if your work doesn't allow you to follow purpose, then there's been some mix up in that energy as well. And then some of you could be having some communication issues in a work environment, of course. I dropped it. All right, what's crossing? We have the advisor. It's not what's crossing, that's highest expectation of the matter. The advisor is like you feel like someone may advise you or someone may give you guidance. You could be waiting for someone to tell you what to do. I feel that strongly for me. I'm in this energy of limbo. Not really sure. Several options, but not sure which option to take. And I'm not at the point where like I'm concerned about making a mistake, because I've already, I don't know, went far enough into my journey that I understand that's not really possible. Like whatever delays we cause, it's like something that we needed to learn, something that we needed to do. But I think it's more about the delays. It's like I'm no longer willing to allow delays. So it's like it's very possible you're feeling like you want someone that can advise you, that can give you like the proper information for the situation. All right, let's look at energy that's coming into being that you don't know yet. Have success. I love that. Let's look at past energies. Past energies. We have social engagement. The home card is on the bottom. All right, so we're going to stop here and we're going to clarify. And I am going to use the Enchanted Soul Tarot by Yasmin Westwood. You guys are always asking me like about reading tarot and about the way we shuffle and the way we do things with our cards. That's going to be, I feel like, to each their own type of energy. When we shuffle, when we split our cards, I pretty much do it. And then when Spirit says go, like that's how I know this is the card I'm supposed to be using. All right. Ace of Wands is on the bottom. Big confirmations, fate, destiny. I'm just going to sit it right here. And let's start with communication. That was the heart of the matter. Seven of Wands is like boundaries, protecting something. Fool is here. And Nine of Swords is here. The Fool is about starting a new journey, beginning a new path, taking a leap of faith. Nine of Swords is about processing trauma. The words nightmares and despair are on here. Depression, anxiety are here. It's really interesting because where I'm at in my own journey, I'm definitely struggling. And I feel like if I hadn't learned what I've learned, I guess, or like implemented what I've learned, I would probably feel despair at this time. Depression would be a definite, and anxiety would be, like my neighbor, right? Fortunately and unfortunately, it seems like those are no longer an option for me on my journey. It's like I've gotten so much confirmation from the awakening journey that I'm on, that my faith has grown so strongly that regardless of whether I'm happy or things are going well or there's no obstacles or there are obstacles, like regardless, my faith in God doesn't waver, doesn't change. So it's like I have to experience life with its up and downs, right? And I can't sit and waller. You know what I mean? Like I can't have anxiety because I know that I control it. Like I know that it's my own. If my fear is bigger than my faith, then that's anxiety. So it's like I know that my faith is bigger than my fear. So it's like there's no anxiousness. I may not like what's happening, or I may not like the choices that I'm having to make, but there's no fear. And when there's no fear, it's interesting because it's like there's this constant push forward. It's like you can't stop. You can't sit down. I could take some time out and do some self-care. And sometimes, crying can be self-care, right? Like just getting it out. But it's like I can't spend too much time in it. I can't waller in it. I can't soak it up. I can't. No, it's like, boo-hoo, cry, get up, and move forward, right? So that could be what you're wanting to communicate. And for some of you, you could feel like someone is making you do this, like they're not giving you time to recoup, recover. It's just like go, go, go type of energy. Nine of Swords is fear. For some of you, the clock is sticking out to me. It could be like fear that something won't ever get here or won't come or won't start. For some of you, that could just be a phone call. All right, the work card, the gears moving together. It's like something being able to work together. Something that is not restricted. 10 of Cups is here, something that makes you happy. 9 of Coins is here. That's about independence. And King of Wands is here. King of Wands is about having enough confidence. It's interesting because we have the work card here, but the lesson that I'm getting at the moment, I struggle with my independence. That's not really true. I'm really independent. I guess I would say maybe it's codependency. I struggle with codependency. It's like I don't know how to spend time on my own. And if I do have a lot of time on my own, I'm going to work. It's like I don't know how to, put the PLR down, not work. But I will say that I do feel like at this moment in time in my journey, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Like that's what's supposed to be happening. We just got monetized on YouTube, so we're now monetized on 2 out of 3 platforms. So this is what I should be doing. I should be diving into this and putting all my time into this. But it is this energy here of like something that you want. You're not confident enough that you'll get something you want. All right, so highest expectation, we have the Advisor. It was the King of Spades. We have the World card coming up. Saturn energy is what I'm picking up with that World card. And Saturn energy, remember, Saturn's retrograde. So right now it feels like the boss is away type of energy, right? It could feel like you're left alone to do as you want type of energy. You could feel like you could kind of, I almost said a bad word, like F off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you could slack a little bit. It could be tempting to do so at this time. But the World card with the Saturn retrograde energy, remember I told you, this is the time not to do that. This is the time. Okay, let's say it is a work situation, and let's say your boss is away. This is the time that you want to like show up and show out, right? Like you want to get everything done, everything perfect, so that when they return, they can see that you were capable of holding down the fort while they were gone. It's that type of giving energy. All right, we have 9 of Wands here, and we have Temperance here. Temperance could be slow moving energy. 9 of Wands could be some stubborn energy. It's giving me this feeling like Saturn wants you to do something and you're not sure if you're willing to bend. So we have the full Aries energy. We have the World card, Temperance, Let's look at the success. This is energy that's coming into being that you don't know yet. We have King of Cups. King of Cups is my clue card for your divine masculine counterpart. Wisdom, calm, diplomatic, caring, tolerant, gentle, kind. Ace of Swords is here. Ace of Swords is communication, clarity, understanding. Clarity, communication, and clarity are the first two words. We have Five of Coins. Five of Coins says there's a challenge. There's a hardship. The words abandon, loneliness, isolation, and struggle. All right, so I'm just going to say it because I have to, and that's how it works, right? Divine Feminine is waiting for communication from Divine Masculine. But something, like the pieces aren't fitting. It's like you're supposed to be focused on purpose, I almost said POR, on whatever your purpose is. You're supposed to be focused on your spiritual awakening, your journey. It's interesting because this is collective divine feminine. In my own journey, everyone's blocked. Everyone's blocked. It could be that you want communication from spirit, Saturn energy, and you want clarification and understanding maybe of why you're having to do something on your own, definitely. Social engagements for past energy, we have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is definitely giving me like lash out words, cold, cutthroat conversation. Five of Cups is here. Five of Cups is loss and grief. And then we have the Emperor. Is it possible, Divine Feminine, that you had to speak harshly to someone in order to take some power back? The Emperor is very powerful. It's the most powerful card in tarot. How's the picture, guys? Can you see the cards better? Is it possible that last conversation, harsh words about abandonment or trauma or loss and loneliness were had? Spirit's testing me tonight. I've been getting in trouble because I haven't been. I've been, I guess, fighting alignment, you could say. That's what I do. I'm pretty stubborn. And it's like whenever I would get to a message about something, if I didn't like it, I would like skip around it or not be like direct about it. That definitely gives power away, right? Even the dogs are sighing. All right. Let's look at future energies. Future energies for Divine Feminine. We do have the home card coming back out. We've seen that just a moment ago. Let's look how others are impacting the situation. We have the love card coming out. It shows a picture of a heart. A real heart, not like the pretty heart. Okay, let's see how you're impacting the situation. And we have obstacles. It's like unlocking something. So most likely it's removing obstacles. Could be removing obstacles in a home situation. Let's look at hopes and fears. We have change. Nobody likes change. I think that's why I'm probably as stubborn as I am, because I don't like change. Like, who likes change, right? I want to like change. I get excited when I think that change is on the way. But then, like, when change is here, I'm like, well, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this, right? There's something about the picture that's sticking out to me. It shows this wheel, but it's not any wheel. I don't know what they're called, but it's actually one of those wheels that you see like on the back of like an I was gonna say like a boat, but like an old boat, like back in the day, back in the time, way back in time, when you would see those like like those big boats, and it had like water, the wheel would turn and water would like splash out of the little, things as it was turning. It's giving me that kind of vibe. I want to say too, you see them when like people would use them when they were like panning for gold. I remember seeing one on that show, Gold Rush, like years and years and years ago. But there's something about the wheel that's sticking out to me. All right, I'm going to pull the outcome. I guess that's the outcome. We'll go ahead and take that one too. So you can see one. We had another J, the stranger. It's the Jack of Spades. And then I'm going to turn the other one upside down, and we'll look at it in just a moment. So let's start future energies. We have the home card. It's weird because this is future energies, which leads off to like the other half of the spread, the Celtic Cross. But it's almost like this energy seems older. It's almost giving me like past life type of vibes. I'm interested to see what's under that card. Home is a pretty big word in our type of spiritual awakening journey. We have Six of Wands on the bottom. Six of Wands is a victory. We did see that success card, and it does say that energy coming into being is successful. I don't think whatever it is going to be easy. I think it does have something to do with communication and counterpart energy. The home card, we have Queen of Coins. The Justice card, Libra energy, and Page of Coins. So Queen of Coins is the card speaking about like learning to become your own resource, learning to find your own resources. The Justice card says that a great injustice has been done and something needs to be made right again. And the Page of Coins is an offer. It's a small offer, but it's a beginning, a start. It has like the word prospects is on here. All right, how others are impacting the situation. And remember, the situation was communication with the rotary phone. I guess I should have pulled that one out, huh? The star comes out for the love card. It's hope for the future. It's a clean slate. It's a new beginning. The Queen of Wands comes out. Queen of Wands is about confidence and kindness. And Six of Cups is here. It's reunion energy. It's interesting, the Six of Cups, because from the beginning of this journey, I've always loved the reunion card, right? We all do. It's a card of hope, and it's a card of belonging is the word that's coming to me. But this particular Six of Cups, it's actually on the box. You see there, the Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. It's the same picture, but it shows these 6 ships, these little like paper ships, and somebody told me what that's called, but I done forgot. But she's kind of like sending them off, like she's sending them, like sailing them off. I don't know, which is interesting because I'm remembering Divine Masculine's reading right now, where it was this energy like Divine Feminine was sailing off. Or like going somewhere, traveling somewhere. We're seeing a sail, a ship, right? And I picked that energy up with the change card too. So that's super interesting. Aquarius energy coming out with the star. All right, so obstacles is going to be how you're impacting the communication. And I felt like there was something about like unlocking something. You see this huge lock on the picture, but it feels like you found some key. Something was an obstacle. It was like locking you out of something or blocking you from something. And it's like you figure it out. You find the key. You unlock this lock and it removes this obstacle is the energy I'm picking up. The moon is here, like something was an illusion. Something wasn't real. The Magician is here. I'm getting the word, damn it. I'm getting the word manipulation. And the Three of Coins is here. Three of Coins is teamwork, partnership. Three of Coins is like, I want to work with you. Let's work together type of energy. Three of Coins is usually the card that you see in Rider-Waite, where it's like the 3 people in the church and they respect each other's ideas and they help each other and that type of thing. That's where there was an illusion. Divine Feminine, there was an illusion. Or, I mean, it's very possible that you're dealing with a Virgo. Let's hope so, right? But I don't think so. And it could be Gemini energy too. So it could be like Mercury energy. It could be like communication. Someone used their words to trick you. My coffee pot just made that spewy noise. You know how it makes when like the last bit of water goes through it. Guys, when you're reading tarot and little noises or like little things happen, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Like there's no freaking such thing. So they're confirmations. They're confirmations of whatever it is that you just said, right? All right. Hopes and fears. We have change. So clearly, I mean, you could be hoping that there's change coming, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like you're actually going through some change right at the moment. And I feel like you could be fearing the change that is here. And I'll tell you why you're fearing the change that's here, because you're doing something you've never done before. You're doing something that you probably said, oh, I'm never going to do that. You're doing something, you're in a place where you never expected to be. If you look back at your life 5 years ago, whether you had started your awakening process or not, it doesn't matter. You're still not where you ever thought you were going to be. For some of us, it's actually, well, actually for all of us, buddy, it's really, really good. But because we fear change, because we're stubborn, because we want things our way, because we sometimes don't know how to communicate properly, because because of love, right? It's like we cause these delays, and when we fear the change when it gets here, it's like we know that we're where we're supposed to be type of energy, but it's not, maybe not what you wanted, not what you expected. So you almost want to not like it, even though you know it's better, whatever it is. You know you're better than you were however long ago. You see what I'm saying? It's giving that energy. Knight of Wands comes out. For some reason, I felt like I had pulled two cards. The first word on here is brave. The second word on here is travel. Is it possible, Divine Feminine, you're fixing to go somewhere? I know for me, it's been feeling like it's coming. And I even been feeling like I've been running from it. Like I didn't want to travel. I wanted to stay put. I thought I was exactly where I wanted to be, right? Eight of Coins is here. Eight of Coins is the card that says you've done everything that you're supposed to do there, and it's time now to continue on your journey. Everybody thinks Eight of Coins is like walking away from something, and it is walking away from something. You're walking away from the Eight Cups that you've been working on. You've done everything you're supposed to do there. There's nothing else you're supposed to do. Now you're supposed to walk towards the Two of Cups, because remember, there's still two cups left. The Ten of Cups is the goal. And what is Two of Cups? It's soulmate energy. It's soulmate energy. We also have Queen of Cups. So funny, Spirit. So funny. Queen of Cups comes out, and Queen of Cups is my clue card for Divine Feminine. So this is literally Spirit telling me, and I'm sure some of us can read this, in different ways. But for me, Rosa here at the PLR, I'm my soulmate. It's me. I keep waiting for someone to come in on this force and rescue me. It's me, guys. I'm the one that's I've been doing it actually this entire time, probably since we started the PLR, right? And I'm going to be the one that continues to do it. So it's very clear confirmation. I feel like we're supposed to be focused on ourselves. I feel like we're supposed to be focused on our journey. I think we're supposed to be focused on our purpose, on our learning to be our own resource. So we're not counting on someone else. And I think when we do that, when we finally decide to choose ourselves and do that, and we start that healing path, then that's when we start to go towards that Two of Cups, right? We have the Stranger here, and the outcome, look at that, new beginnings. We don't know who it is. And remember the Stranger card? I looked it up in the book, and we read on it in one of the last few lives. I can't remember which one. But the Stranger card said, that we fear strangers. It even talked about stranger danger. Like we're taught from little children that we should fear strangers, yada, yada. And it talks about how maybe in this situation, we shouldn't have fear. We should be like accepting of someone new. And then new beginnings is the card that we flipped over for the outcome. We have Two of Swords. We have Seven of Swords. And we have Eight of Wands. It's almost like if we can get out of our heads, if we can stop telling ourselves that we have no other options or there are no other choices, then it's like something changes quickly. Something moves quickly. Something shifts quickly. Hi guys, I think I will do some card pulls here at the end because I'm wrapping it up pretty quickly. So if anyone's interested, now is the time. I'm going to do some guidance to wrap it up for Divine Feminine. We have the winner card. It could be a timing. We have branches falling, which talks about pruning away what is no longer needed. We have the nests card. It's interesting. I feel like that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be in this nesting stage. I feel like I'm supposed to talk about it. The man card is on the bottom. All right. I feel like we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves. We're supposed to be healing ourselves so that we can find a healed match, right? I think we're supposed to be in this nesting stage. I actually talked about, you guys know when you're pregnant and you're fixing to have your baby and you, like right before you have the baby, all of a sudden you start like cleaning up and organizing, and you start like looking at the stuff you have and making a list of what you don't have. And it's like you're preparing, right? It's like you start to make your home comfortable, and you know what I'm saying? This type of thing, that's nesting. And I was actually talking about that with my daughter-in-law because, you know, we have a baby on the way. And so pretty interesting that that's what's coming out, because I feel like that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to be spending this time on ourselves, and we can keep running from it. Like we can keep running from it, and we can keep trying to stay in an old relationship that's not serving us, or an old job that's not serving us, and we can just keep trying it over and over and over and over and over and over. And what's going to happen is you're just going to experience one tower moment after another. That's it. That's what's going to happen. Because I think it's so funny. I keep saying we think that we have free will on this journey, but is there free will? When, you know, we talk about people that are like chosen, right? They're all these fancy labels that they put on this stuff, but it's like, do the people that are chosen have free will? Because if we really think about this, people that are chosen, right? It means that, to me, this is what it means: is that someone, you know, you went through something that was traumatic. It was heartbreaking. It caused pain of some sort, right? It's the word pain is going to be what is going to like correlate or relate to everyone. That's regardless of what your story is or what your path is or what's happening to you. The word pain is what we're going to relate to together collectively, right? And it's like when we were experiencing that pain, Spirit touched our lives. Spirit saved us. God saves us, right? And then we join God's army, and we're like, people are like, Rosa, what's God's army? What are you talking about? That's where we are. It's about unconditional love. That's what God's will is. See, we're not out here following it's not our will. This is God's will. It's God's plan, right? It's going to happen God's way, one way or another. I don't know if like God picked me because I'm the most stubborn Aries on the planet, so that I could show you what not to do. I don't know, honestly, but I do know that I also I was talking about nesting today, but I was also like in this same conversation, I was talking about how I'm so grateful that God loves us unconditionally. I feel like I finally understand what that means. Like I finally get it. Because I've run from God's will or God's plan or God's purpose or whatever we want to call it since it started. I know that I'm here. I show up. We do these lives. Like if y'all knew what was happening in my own personal life right now, you'd be like, Rosa, how are you even here right now? God, I promise you. That's it. You know, but it's like if we could just see that every time we run, regardless, we fall. Every time we fall, he picks us up and we just start all over again. And that's unconditional love. And I just think that's, I don't know, I feel like it finally clicked for me, and it's amazing. And I'm finally to the place where it's like, and I know I've said it before, I know, but I'm human, so forgive me. But so I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to stop fighting it, and I'm ready just to surrender, and I'm ready just to go forward, right? And I'm excited to go forward now. I mean, I know this sounds like a certain type of way, and people are going to be like, oh, Rosa, it's not about the money. I get that, but like me and my family still have to eat. So, whatever. But it's exciting now because we are monetized. It's exciting now to be able to be getting back to PLR and being able to put all this time back into PLR and invest all of this energy, because I know that the return is going to be just as amazing as it was the first 3 years, right? All right, guys. I hope this reading was helpful to you guys too. I know I feel like it was very strong, very collective. Spankings being dished out all the way around. What I will say about this journey is one thing I'm so very grateful for is when I realized that we all had each other. None of us are out here experiencing this on our own, right? And when communication does happen, I want you to come and tell me about it. Some of you guys do, which is pretty cool. Some of you guys will message me like out of the blue and tell me what's happening in your journey. Especially if it's been long periods of separation. I don't know. It's interesting because I feel like so many of us are still stuck in 3D energy. So when I'm talking about communication and we see the telephone, people immediately assume it's a phone call. But I guess it depends on how far you are in your journey when you start to realize that it's internal, right? It's all internal. Dream sequence. To say to be chosen is the biggest paradox, in my opinion. Facts. It's a label. It's a label. I feel like it's a label to make something challenging sound more fun. Yesterday I heard a baby cry and it made me cry too. I looked up and it's a primal instinct response. Facts. Do you guys cry? Okay, so you know how when you have, and not everyone has children, guys, so let's try to be as, compassionate and understanding as possible. But when you do have children, for me, just me personally, in my experience, my children, when they cried, it was like this drill bit going into my brain. You know what I mean? And it was like instant movement, instant action. You couldn't let it go for any amount of time. I don't know how those parents that said, let your baby cry, like just let your baby get it out or whatever. I wasn't able to do that for my children. I couldn't just let them get it out. I had to go. I was the mom that like had to go run in there and pick them up. And I had those swings. You remember the swings where you could put them in there and it would just like put them to sleep for like 5-6 hours straight. You remember that? But I couldn't let them just like sit somewhere and cry. But the interesting thing is that when my children were younger, I didn't have an issue letting other people's kids cry. Like it didn't bother me, other people's kids. I don't know why. Like it wasn't my kid, so it didn't have like that internal string. It wasn't pulling at my heart. You know what I mean? When you go through awakening, when you go through heart chakra activation, Kundalini activation, when the chakras start aligning, all of that shit goes right out the window, and it's everybody's kid. You see, it's everybody and everybody's kid. Like, it's insane. um, I know, right? But it's like now what I'm learning is, and this is going to be big because I feel like this is what's caused my biggest delay, most likely. When I look back on my journey 20 years from now, I'm going to say that this is what caused my biggest delay. And tell me if you guys feel this too. But it's like we learn we're empaths, which is great, wonderful, right? That means that I feel you and you can feel me, and you know what I'm saying? Like we can um, understand each other at a different level because we can feel each other energetically, emotionally. Um, so now I'm learning how to, I guess, tone it down. I know you can't really tone it down, but it's like I'm learning how to, I can be an empath without like letting someone walk on me. Do you guys see what I'm saying? I can be an empath and have understanding and compassion without condoning something. And that's where I'm at right now. And that's huge. That's life changing for me, I think. Oh my gosh, yes, Michelle. And the animals is getting worse. Like, it's getting way worse. I used to not be like a dog person. I lived at my grandpa, and my grandpa raised me, and his dogs were, all five dogs lived outside. No animals ever came in the house. I know later in life, like, he got some cats and he let the cats in. But I don't know. It's just like it's like a farm type of energy. Like, I just feel like animals belong outside. I know it sounds awful. I know. But now as I go through all of this, um, it's I see dogs outside, and I don't care if it's 70 and there's a breeze. Like, I'm just like, the ground is hard. I bought my dog like this $50 pillow bed. It's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, I don't know. um, but it's like I used to never let them on the couch. Like, I was like, you can't be on the couch. Spencer is old, y'all. Like, Spencer is, well, he's my age, right? But I mean, like, he's old, and his like hips and his joints hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is so much more comfortable on the bed than he is laying on any floor, or on the couch. Or now he's got this new favorite blanket. But yeah, anyway. um, I don't know. It's weird. It's so much more. It's, I guess, for the animals, it's different because I have compassion, I have empathy, but they're innocent. They do no wrong. You see what I'm saying? I'm not having to condone anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, Sandra. That's why, because they're innocent. It's much easier, I think, with people. Dream Sequest says it's really not good to let children just cry. Many of those kids grow up to develop attachment issues, anxiousness, or avoidant. I would totally agree with that. Like left on their own, survival, right? All right, Dream Sequest. I had a dream that I was pregnant and my stomach was very pronounced. Birthing an idea. That's facts right there. You just don't know yet. I did. Are you talking about the channel? I hope you're talking about the channel because I wanted to say something, but I wanted to wait till you said something. So if you are telling us about it, just go ahead and tell us about it. And I did go through there. I unfortunately didn't have like a lot of time to go through it like I would like to, Unfortunately, life was slapping me in the face at the moment. So I didn't get to go through there and really check it out. But I did subscribe and I did watch a couple of videos. I want to say I didn't get to watch like the whole thing through. I want to say I liked one of them, but I will definitely be going back and diving through the channel. All right, guys. So Dream Sequa says yes. Guys, Dream Sequa is our newest member at PLR. And I just found out she has her own channel, guys. She has her own YouTube channel. So make sure, go check out her channel. Hit that sub button for me. But poems were on there. I think that's what I clicked on. You were reading a poem. And I just want to say you were so beautiful. Oh my God, so beautiful. Oh my God. And I met John 2 days ago, and he was so loving and caring. But boom, today he's not communicating with me or calling. What was his intention, and why did he pull away? And you missed the whole reading. The first card was the communication card with the telephone. Oh my gosh, my sister did that too, Michelle. And I don't know. I broken hearts, broken hearts. Absolutely. Dream Sequence says didn't realize downloads can be through songs and poems. Writing, guys, writing is going to be big and important. Important. All right, Dream Sequa. Let's do a real quick past, present, future and see what comes out. Woohoo. Restriction comes out. It's the Four of Hearts. It's the bird in the cage. Past energy, being held back, being told you can't do something. Hey, Dream Sequa, has anybody ever been mean to you and told you, like, do you sing? And did they say you can't sing? Or I know you do the poems. Did anyone ever say, like, your poems weren't good, something like that? Past energy is like someone knew you were good, so they were trying to, like, keep you from being able to like explore yourself, learn that you were really good at what it is that you do. It's like they were trying to keep you locked in this cage type of energy. All right, let's look at present. We have the home card. We've seen that in the Divine Feminine reading. And we have the Rebel, future energies, rebel. I love it. Solutions, key on the bottom. Present energy, you could be spending a lot of time in your home, making that nesting energy, right? Like making your home very peaceful, calm, orderly, organized, that type of energy. But the rebel coming out for future energies, it's like you finally come up with an idea, you unlock a key. You remember the lock that we seen for in the Divine Feminine Celtic Cross reading? It's like that's the key that goes to that lock, right? So it's like once you unlock that and remove that obstacle, whatever that is, it's telling you that you're not good enough or you can't do something, then it's like now you're free and you just take off, right? All right. And maybe something in your home situation too. Just throwing that out there. All right. I hope that was helpful. All right. Who was Dream Sequa? What was the other one? Somebody remind me. I'm going through the comments, but they're so far up there. Vanessa, thank you. Vanessa, let me know that you're still here. Sweet. Look at her on the ball. All right, let's do a quick Ann Harbor or Ann Matcher. I'm messing that up. Be patient for me. Be patient. All right, Vanessa, let's do quick past, present, future. Opportunity. The rebel coming back out. 2 cards comes out. Solutions and delays. Relationships is on the bottom. So this is going to have something to do with a relationship. Opportunity in the past. It's like you had an opportunity to get free of something, maybe free of something or someone. In the present energy, you could be rebelling against something. You could be going up against something. There's a better word, but it's like, give me a minute. Defiance. That's the word that I'm getting with the rebel card. That's present energy. And then future energy is solutions and delays. I think you come up with a solution to whatever is causing the delay for this opportunity that has to do with your relationships. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Hope that was helpful. Renee, hello. All right, so Anne, I don't normally just straight out let people ask a question. That's not true. We do every Sunday night for energy exchange. But I think just for fun, let's do Anne's and see what his intentions are. The Celtic Cross comes out with the word loss, and it is giving 5 of Cups energy. I feel like you have the lost card, you have the decision card in reverse, you have gifts and worries on the bottom. This could be over worrying something. I'm not picking up like good energy. I don't think it was like bad intention. I think the person just has more than one option, and he took something that may seem like a better option, something that gave him more of something. I don't know. Maybe you didn't give him any gifts and someone else did. It's something like that. That's the energy that it's giving. All right. I hope that was helpful. The worries card says you could be over worrying about something, overthinking something. Yes, dream sequence. Is it possible it's more than just that? Look what she says. She says, why did he pull away? He chased me so hard, and then he pulled away. So he pursued you and then pulled away. Well, I mean, that could just be some manipulation, but I feel like the gift card lets us know. It just feels to me like there was someone else giving him bigger gifts, more of something. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I will be back Sunday night. Sunday night, we'll do some more mini reads. I will be talking Lionsgate when we come back Sunday night. Sunday night's going to be 9 p.m., guys. So make sure to come back and join us. If you missed this reading earlier, especially Ian, I would say go back and watch from the beginning, Divine Feminine Celtic Cross. If you missed the Masculine Celtic Cross reading, that was a very powerful read, and I would recommend watching that one as well. All right, guys, I will see everyone Sunday night. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys.